live and in the right spot. It always is a bit tricky to know that whether I'm live or not, because the little thing circles round and round and round. But anyway, let's expand that one up here. Good morning, everybody. Let's start again. How are we this morning? It is Saturday morning. It is breakfast with Beck time. It is the 21st of June. Whew. The year is flashing by my eyes before I know it. It is actually Creativity Now Day today, so I'm looking forward to that. First, let's just get started. So I'm Rebecca Hall. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Melbourne in Australia. So welcome to my channel if you're just watching me for the first time. If you see a little button up here that says live, you're joining me live right now. If not, you're watching the replay. So let me know whether you're catching the replay or you're live this morning. We always love to have new people join our little crafty community. All right. Hey, Lynette, how are you? Thanks for joining me. I'm excited for Creativity Now. So Creativity Now is a Stampin' Up! Event that Stampin' Up! Run for their demonstrators. And today I get to join 9 of my team members that are coming here to the studio to create together. So it's going to be so much fun. I love it when we craft together. So, hey, Jan, how are you this morning? All right, so I'm going to get started because the girls are going to be here soon and you'll probably hear them in the background as they start to arrive. But I've got something new that I want to share with you. I'm so excited that this has finally come back in stock. It was out of stock for like ever when I was waiting to get it. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Leanne. How are you? You'll be there. You'll be for Creativity Now too. Oh, it's so much fun. So, all right. So yeah, I'm going to flip you down and we're going to get started, and I want to show you, like I said, something that's just landed on my desk like yesterday. So I really haven't had a chance to play with it yet, but I'm excited because it looks good. So let's flip you down and get started. All right, so this extraordinary floral stamp set I've had for a little while, but I haven't played with it, and I've got this beautiful washi tape. Like, it's just amazing, but it's been out of stock for like ever since it came in, so it was like a hot item to get. So it is now available again, so I'm super excited. I think it's about $17.50 for the roll, but it's quite a big roll and you get quite a lot in it. It's very wide. It is what have we got, 8 centimeters wide, so it's very wide washi. But it matches well with, or it coordinates, should I say, with the Extraordinary Floral Stamp Set. I'm going to use some more messages today. You know, guys, this is my new favorite sentiment stamp set. It's super duper awesome. I'm actually going to order another one so I can cut it up and have all the individual sentiments as well. I just think it's a really good one to have on hand. But anyway, let's get started and I'll show you how this awesome stuff works. So what I'm going to do, I have opened it already. Just to make it a little bit easier for while we're online. But a little tip when you open up your washi tape, grab a bit of the, I don't know, the leftover bits from your glue dots. So let me grab a packet of glue dots and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, where's my glue dots? Here. So when you've used your glue dots and you've got a little bit of your leftover bit, this stuff here. So if there's no glue dots on here, cut a bit of that off. And it just makes it easier to find the end, and it also makes it easier to grab it and pull it as you're using it. So just a little tip for you with the washi, just to, you know, I'm a lazy crafter. I like to make things easy for myself. So it's not super hard to do that. All right, taught my first class with it in my class yesterday. Huge hit. Oh, I love it, Leanne. It's just, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for it to come back in, and it's finally come back in. So, but I want to show you a couple of little tips with it that you can do with your, why can't I see comments today? With your washi. All right, so we're going to, I'm just going to pop it on. This is just a piece of white cardstock, and I'm just going to pop it on some white cardstock here. And I'm going to go like so, and I'm just going to lay it down. Now you can use it on white cardstock, you can use it on clear acetate, different coloured cardstock, it will come through the background, the colouring. So I'm just going to lay that on my piece of white cardstock here. Then I'm going to get the amazing die out that comes with that extraordinary floral. I'm not going to lose this bit because I'm going to still use it. With the extraordinary floral die. And look at this. So you just then line up the die and it die cuts them out. So see that? 1, 2. So I'm going to trim it back here. And then that'll give us 2 passes, and it's going to give us all of those flowers to cut out. But I want to show you something else. So let me just trim this off here using the best snips of all time. And then I'm going to pop my little piece of tape back on there so I know where the edge is. Like, super cool, awesome trick. Alright, so we're going to do that like that. And then I'm going to grab my packing tape. What? Packing tape, Beck? Are you serious? Yep. I'm going to grab my packing tape and I'm going to lay packing tape over the top of my washi tape. Now, why, do you ask? Because I want my flowers to be nice and glossy and shiny. Alright, I'm going to just wrap that around the edge there, like that. Then I'm going to grab another piece. I should have done this to start with, like that. And I'm just going to line up the 2 edges. Now, this can be a little bit tricky, but it doesn't matter because you will be able to see. Well, it might help if I didn't have as much of a shadow. I'm going to just line up that there. And then I wish I had thicker tape. Thicker tape would be awesome. And then just going to line that up. So you just want to make sure that there's no bubbles. And the beauty about it being washi tape is you can sort of push the bubbles out a bit too. So it's nice and smooth. So just like so. Alright, now this might not be something that you've tried before, putting washi tape over things. Packing tape. But I love, it's kind of the fake embossing. So if you know how when we do embossing and we get nice shiny accents for our card fronts. So this is kind of like fake embossing. So now see how that's all nice and shiny now because it has the tape on it. Alright, now I'm going to grab my trimmer. Or not my trimmer, my embossing machine here. And I'm just going to pop this die over the top here like this. And then you watch this magic happen. It's like amazing. Alright, so we're going to run this through like so. Do it a couple of times because you've got cardstock, you've got washi tape, and you've got masking tape, but packing tape over the top of it, right? And then you get to pop out all of these amazing dies that are like shiny. Like, how cool is this? Pop, 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 and pop, like so. And then you join it, move it along, and you do the next one as well. And see how they're different colours, like these ones are pink and these ones are purple, so you can mix and match them together. It's just like, oh my God, Stampin' Up, you've come up with the best idea ever. And, you know, even if the washi tape retires, if you get the stamp set, you've still got the stamps that you can colour in as well. So, you know, they've thought of it all. Like, I'll just run this through a couple of times. Wait till you see this on a card. Like, I just know it's going to be great. Alright, so like I said, you've got to run it through a couple of times because you've got a few layers there that you want to get through, right? Alright, I'll get rid of that. And then we're going to pull all of these out. Look at this. See how cool this is? Look at this. And then we've got all of these. And you know what it kind of reminds me of? You know the puffy stickers we used to get? Oh, I might be showing me age here. Back in the 80s. You know how you used to get those puffy stickers and, you know, you'd stick them all over your school. Well, for me it was my school folders. That's what it reminds me of. These kind of like puffy stickers. Anyway. Alright. So now that we've got all of our little flowers cut out, what I'm going to do is we're going to make a card with them. But how cool is that? Like, look at this. So now you've got these beautiful, shiny type embellishments that you can put all over your cards. Alright, so I'm going to push this up here, and I'm going to get some cardstock. So, because we could probably I could probably do 2 cards, but I don't know if I've got time for 2 cards, but we'll see. So if we go, what will we do? What pink is that, do you reckon? Strawberry slush? So if we do a bit of strawberry slush and Lost Lagoon, do you reckon? Strawberry slush. Let me get it out. I'll go strawberry slush, Lost Lagoon, because, you know, Lost Lagoon's my favourite colour. Lost Lagoon, I like those 2. And what about a bit of crumb cake? Pull out some crumb cake, hey? Do you like those colours? Do you think I could do something different with the colours? I kind of like those colours though. And crumb cake. Petunia pop for the other colour, you reckon? Let's have a look at petunia pop. Oh, I've got one full sheet left of petunia pop. Oh, look, petunia pop is good too. So what if, I've got an idea. What if we go petunia pop, but we just alternate the colours? So we do this, and then we go like this, and then we go like this. That sounds like a plan. Alright, so I'm going to cut this down to a card base. And I'm going to get 2 card bases out of this. So let's see how well we go for creating 2 cards in our little half an hour bit that we've got here. Because we've got all of those flowers cut. So I've just cut my card bases down in half. So we just do a normal card base. And I've scored both of them together. I don't know if you knew that you can do that, but you can actually score 2 lots of cardstock together, and it will give you that halfway line. Using the best trimmer in the world, as my friend Fiona Carson says, the best trimmer in the world. And then we're going to just score them off now. So we've got our card bases. So there's card base 1 and card base 2. And then I'm going to do a white. I need a bit of white. We'll drag in some white. So I've got some white cardstock here. Now, if you're wondering, this is all my white cardstock, but I've already got it trimmed in half just to make it easier for me to grab and for storage and whatnot. So, and I'm gonna cut this at 14.3 by 10. So we're gonna do 2 similar cards here. And then this will be 14.3 by 10, like so, like that. So that's our little card base bit, right, over our crumb cake. And then I'm going to cut this down. So I want to go, oh, this bit, look at that. That might be a bit already cut there I can use. I'm not going to try and get that back in while you guys are watching. That's just silly. That's not going to work, is it? So I want to cut 2 pieces of this at 9.4. I'm going to go 9.4 centimeters by 4.3. Now, I've already done the math. This is one of my little template cards that I've got, and I will share my template a little bit later with you guys. But this, I've already done the math for you, so you don't have to think, right? Because I want to create 3 even pieces. So I want to go 1 up there, and I want to go 1 down there, and then I'm going to put my Lost Lagoon in the middle. So let me grab this, and then we're going to go 9.4, like so, and then we're going to go 4.3. Because this is the hardest part sometimes, working out the maths. I'm going to cut 2 of these because I'm going to use that for my other card as well, 4.3. So 9.4 by 4.3, okay? And then we'll get our petunia pop. I wonder if I've got a scrappy piece. I've got plenty of scrappy pieces we can use. Let me grab, hold please, I'll grab a scrappy piece here. So I've got my scrappy piece, and then I'm going to go 9.4, so 2 of those, 9.4, So I'm just doing the same card, but I'm alternating the colours, and it's going to make it look a little bit different. And we want to go 4.3, like that. Okay. So we've got that, and that, and that, and that, and that. What do you reckon? Are they good colours? Have I chosen wisely? Have we chosen wisely, guys? I think we have. I think it looks all right. Good morning, Megan. Hey, Chris. How are you? Oh, Glenda, you're going to love this washi tape. It's just the best stuff. I must admit, I did have a little bit of a play. I just covered the tape, but I haven't made a card with it yet. So I'm super excited to how these are going to turn out. All right, now I want to get some embossing folders. So, and of course, I can't get to my embossing folders because I've stacked everything in the way, which was not very smart, was it? So I think I'm going to go this joined together embossing folder because it's like all different bits, right? It's like, I don't know if you've seen this, it's like all different ones joined into the one. So you get like quite a few different looks from the one embossing folder, right? So we're going to just then emboss this one and this one. Will I do the middle one as well? I think I'll do this one too. And this one here, like that. And I'm not going to join them up because I want them to be different. All right. Now, grab my machine back in here. Take that plate off. And put my grey plate on. And then we're going to run that through like so. So the good thing about like using a template like this is you can just substitute any, you know, you could use DSP pieces for these, you could use cardstock, you could use anything, really. And you just substitute out for the different ones. So if you want to use the extraordinary floral tape, you use that. If you want to use a different stamp set, you use that. It's, you know, having a template I think sometimes is really, really handy, especially if you want to make quick cards, right? Oh, I know, Mary, isn't it so good? I've even seen some demos like highlight the little gaps in it with gold foil. Oh, it just looks amazing. All right, so we've highlighted all of that. Now, I want to show you, actually, before I do that, I want to show you a little tip. So, not that I'm using two-tone paper today, but let me get out just a scrappy piece of the two-tone paper, because did you know, Stampin' Up, like I've made this whole folder here of all different two-tone papers, right? Because it comes in lots of different colors. Let me see. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Have I got... Ooh, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Hold, please. I'm going to do that Lost Lagoon panel in the middle in my two-tone paper. Let's use them for something else. See, this is what happens when I start creating. So I'm just going to cut this off to the side here. So I just need two pieces. I start creating and then I go, oh no, this will be better, this will be better. And then before I know it, my desk is like covered in all different sorts of materials. And I'm just like, it's everywhere. Anyone else like me? And you've got like 500 things out on the go all at once. Oh, goodness me. Anyway, you're going to love this tip I've got for you. So hold, it's just going to be amazing. All right, so I'm going to use... Now, the beauty about two-tone is, see how you get two different colours from the one? So I've just flipped this over. See, so like if I flip that back, it's the same. But if I flip it over, it's two different colours. Because that's why it's two-tone. You got one on one and one on the other. I know, Megan, 12 by 12 colour. I know, I'm going to be broke. Because, like, hello, I love it. All right, so I'm just going to cut this. Now, I think I did the middle one in each one. So I'm going to have to do them separate. But that's okay. And I'm going to use... I think I'm going to use the darker side because, you know, we're a bit dark and mysterious at times. So, we're just going to run these through again. Oh, don't mix up my two-tone ones. I'm just going to move these for the minute so I don't get confused. because, you know, that happens easy. All right, and we're going to run that through like so. And then I want to show you something. All right, I'm going to get rid of all of this, so hold please. All right, now we've got our 2 bits at the top and the bottom. Now I just want to show you the difference, right? So this is a little bit thinner, this 2-tone paper as well, but let me show you this little tool I've made. So I got, the other day, I was looking for a sanding block and I couldn't find one anywhere. Now I know we can use the nail files as a sanding block, right? But, you know, trying to hold the nail file while you're trying to make all of this nice and white is really, really hard. So I attached a little nail file to one of my clear blocks, one of my old retired clear blocks. I attached my nail file. And then I just do this. Da, 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 da. Yeah, da, da, da. Like, how easy is that? And you'll see how it's scratching away the surface colour, but it's giving you that white look in the middle. Look at that. How cool does that look? And then you can like edge up the edges as well, and it gives you a handle to hold on to. I'm like, amazing. Now, I wanted to do that anyway. Now, if you've got old wood blocks, so I got plain, you can put it on an old wood block as well. And I just put a bit of foam tape on here, and I may have stamped it a little bit as well. But, you know, easy as idea. And, you know, because it's only on tape, once the file dies, you can just pop another bit on. So, but I want to show you, so if I do that and pop that in there, like, how good does that look already? If I do that to this, see, it doesn't do anything because it's not the 2-tone. So the 2-tone has got white core in the middle. All right. So anyway, I digress. I'm going to do this one as well because I just love the look. Like, how easy is that to do that with a block? Super, super easy. Yeah, da, da, da. Look at that. Amazeballs. I know, Mary, right? You know, tell ya, I'm full of it. I don't know if they're good tips, but I'm full of it. All right, so let's put these 2 together. So I'm just going to grab my little gun here. Oh, God, that went... I don't know if there's much in that. But we're just going to evenly space these out. Now, I'm going to work with the top and the bottom ones first, especially when I'm doing a 3-layer card like this. Because, you know, if I went to do the middle one first, you know what would happen, don't you? It's no way known I would line that up in the middle. But doing this like so, then if I put this one in the middle, like that, I can then layer it up like that. And look at that. How super simple is that? Look at that. How cool does that look? Now you could highlight these as well with some, you know, what's a blending thingy? You know, that blending brush. Alright, and that's going to go on there. And then we're going to grab one of my more messages that I prepared earlier. And I did some in gold, and there's green, but I'm going to use the gold ones. I think they'll look all right. So let's just see. You're simply incredible. We'll do that. So I'm going to pop that down on some dimensionals. Here we go. Oh, look, these are like edgy bits. Oh, this is exciting. This means I'm nearly done with this packet. Who else gets like that? I don't know if it's just me, or if the excitement of using up all your washies and knowing, you know, unlike the millions of DSP that I've got here that I haven't all used, but I get to use up these. So, like, it's pretty exciting. All right, so I'm just going to do that because I might want to tuck something underneath. So we're going to go, you're simply incredible, there like that. And then we're just going to start, oh, I need my little doodad here. We're just going to start layering up some of these flowers in here. So I'm going to grab that one there. And I'm only just going to put one on the back of each one. Oh, look, see, even that just looks pretty like that. But, you know, I'm going to do more because I've got them here and because I can. So I only just put one on the back because I just want to layer them up And then I can put more on afterwards. That's no big deal. I think I might go this long one here, over here like so. Yep, da, da, da. So I'm just trying to create like a little, you know, bit of something around that there. And then, and I don't have to use all of them. Goodness me, could you imagine if I used all of them on this one little card? It would be like a, I mean I could, but we're not going to. Alright, put one down there like that, and then I'm just going to grab a little bit of a leaf here, like that, and then tuck this little guy under here, like that. And, you know, we probably need a bit of bling on that too. What do you reckon? Let's, these are the washi flowers, Megan. How good do they look? Oh my God, I'm just in love. And you know what gems? I even know what gems I'm going to put with them because they're my favourite gems. These druzy gems. Look at this. Because, you know, everybody wants a bit of bling. So I think, well, I'll do the gold. Because I've got gold, like, words. So I couldn't very well do silver and gold words, could I? Alright, so we're just going to pop one there. And one there. And then I'm going to get another bigger one and pop it there like that. And look at that, it's done. I just got to attach that to the front. How cool is that? Like, super easy layout, super easy flowers. You cannot get any better than that, I'm telling you. Alright, we'll pop this one on here. Oh, I've got 3 minutes. Can I do the other one in 3 minutes, do you reckon? Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it real quick. You saw how quick that came together. But super easy. And I tell you, this washi tape is back in stock now. But I don't know how long for. Because it's like the best ever. And these little nail files too. I just got them from our friends at Temu. It was a whole bag. Like, see? I didn't realise I was getting a whole bag. And now I've got these whole bag of nail files. I mean, they're handy when I break a nail in the craft room. Because then I can just, you know, fix it. But I didn't realise I was getting a whole bag of them. Alright. And then we're going to pop this one in here. And then put that one in the middle as well. And I think you could layer these up to, like, with any colour, like cardstock. So, like, you've got a bit of garden green in here. There's a bit of shaded spruce. You could really use any different one. Let's use a smaller label. Let's go Oh Happy Day. Will we do Oh Happy Day? I think we'll use that one. Oh, that's a blank one. How did that blank one get in there? Alright, we'll do Oh Happy Day. And we'll grab our dimensionals. We'll pop one on the back here, remember? And then I'm going to actually pop this down the bottom here like that. And then, oh, no, I don't want to use those ones. I want to use these ones now. And let's go with this one. Because I like this one. Like that. And go like that there. And then I thought, what if, oh, I need my other ones here. Like that. Oh, yes, Megan, you weren't here. I put clear packing tape over the top of my flowers before I die cut them out on the washi tape. And then it makes them all shiny, see? How cool's that? Like, it just makes them, I reckon. And I need one more thing on there. I'm just going to use some more leaves. Because I'm not going to put as many as I did on this other one. Because look at all the ones I got. And I can use them and make more cards. So I'm just going to tuck this little guy in here. So I've got my 3, you know, because I'm not OCD or anything, but I've got to have 3s on there. Alright. And then I'm just going to pop them aside because I quite like that. Like that. I think it looks good. Let me get my little gemmy bits out. We'll go one here. One here. And one up here. And there we go. Done. Look at that. 2 cards, half an hour, with embossing, die cutting, all of it. you cannot get any. Oh, you know what? That was pretty close. I nearly did it on the wrong side. Goodness me. And then I can even grab, oh, can I grab an inside wide, or is my thing, oh, my thing is going to stop it. Hang on. Let me grab an inside white. Inside white here. And I could even chuck one of these with some glue on my inside white piece. Like so. There. And to make my envelope even fancy, let me grab my envelope. I could chuck one of these on my envelope too. Like, so cool. See, how easy is that? Done. And then we'll just stick this in here. Because, you know, oh my goodness, I spent the other day going through all my cards that didn't have insides and didn't have envelopes, and like I was there all day trying to go through all my bits and pieces. But now that's a finished one. Look at that. How cool is that? Super easy, super simple, and it gives you the shine on those flowers. Kind of looks like the dusty thing. Be sure to dust the pocket thing first. The pocket thing? What pocket thing? I don't know what pocket thing. FY Versamark with gold or silver embossing powder, then cut with dye. Oh, I'm glad you like them. Super cool, super easy cards. Alright, let me just finish this one off, and then I'm going to say arrivederci. I'm going to pop that one there. Did I get an envelope for that other one? Oh, it's probably... Once again, like I said, I've got out 100 things, and my desk is like a bomb's hit it. But that's okay. I'm going to use this one here. Like that. I'll scroll up. Scroll up. Versamark with gold or silver embossing powder, and then cut with the die cut. Oh, your flowers, the stamp set, you mean, Leanne? When you use the stamp set. I wonder if you could stamp on the washi. Could you stamp on the washi? Does anybody know if you can stamp on washi? I wonder if you can stamp on the washi with Versamark, and then, like you said, is that what you're talking about? I wonder if that would work. It's giving me ideas. Anyway, we'll give it a crack, eh? Always give these things a crack. Alright, there we go. What do you reckon? Pretty cool. I think I'm in love with the washi. The washi. Oh my god, Leanne, really? I'm going to have to give that a go. If we can emboss on that as well, if I could stamp the stamp, that would be amazing. If I stamp that stamp on the washi in Versamark, is that what you're telling me to do? Oh my god. Okay, see the light bulb that just went off in my brain? Oh my god. Oh my god, Becky, look at that. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Stay tuned. I'm going to have a play. I do get excited when I get new things to try. Very excited. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Thanks, Leanne. I'm going to give that a crack. All right, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you haven't seen the washi or haven't had a play with the washi yet, oh my goodness, jump on to my Craft with Bec group. Have a play. Put your cards up into the Craft with Bec group. And I can't wait to see what you guys do with this washi. And especially now Leanne's told us we can Versamark with gold and silver on the washi tape. Oh my god. That's like amazing. So... This is why we come together as this huge community of crafters, so that we can all share our ideas together. It's amazing. All right, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I know I'm going to have a super terrific day with my team here in the studio doing creativity now, which starts in about 20 minutes. So I've got to go. Arrivederci. I will see you next time, either on Wednesday night for Wing It Wednesday with Bec at 8 o'clock, or I'll see you on Saturday morning for Breakfast with Bec at 9. All right, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Bye for now.